Okay, here it is, another video. You can call it whatever you want. Okay, the deal is like that. The deal is like that. I am a targeted individual for many, many, many years. A target individual is a person that basically group of people or bunch of people or some hoodlum or some group of people decide to tap on them on target individual and are gang stalker. I don't know how they get recruited. I don't know who the one that recommending them. I don't know. They decide who is going to be targeted gang stalker. I don't know how they get recruited. I don't know who recommending them. I don't know 100%, 1000%. I know it. I know it. Who decide who put me in it? Why they did it? Put me in it? Why they did it? I don't know. I am a U.S. citizen. I don't have not even a single of a crime on face of earth on all the universe. And when I'm explaining that issue, probably few of you going to listen, not a lot. I'm not expecting a lot of people to listen to the most annoying story ever exist in the universe. Okay, I love art. I love to create things. I like to come up with things that never was before, or ideas or invention. And I couldn't do none of those. I couldn't do none of those because purposely. And I believe for some freaking weird reason, the origin of those group of people, lunatic, idiots, stupid, zero IQ, actually come from Israel. Probably some group of people from the Kabbalah, Jewish or some Jewish Orthodox. They didn't like me from day one. Why? I don't know. And I don't know. And I don't care really because it's basically I probably don't like them too, you know, and they probably feel it. I feel it too, I feel it too, I don't want them to like me. I like the people that I want to like. I'm not going to like me. I don't nobody else that I don't like to like me. Period. That's it. End of story. I don't like you. I don't like you. Period. Like me too. I want you to like me too. Period too. Now I was about a very quick dinner, something really tiny, not even a big deal. I wanted even to demonstrate zero knowledge of cooking, and I know some people like that I have zero knowledge of cooking. For them, they don't have knowledge of cooking. First, they're extremely busy. They're working. They don't have time, and the last thing they want to do is sit and cook. And I wanted to fix something and to show the basic of the most simple things on face of earth. To give you an idea from the most stupid thing you can make a dinner. But unfortunately, the abuse that done remotely with warfare is very, very tense, very, very strong. First, I barely can talk, I barely can function, and I barely can do anything now. They're sitting on my neck. I'm not talking about a day or 2 or 3 or 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, year. I'm talking years and years and years and years by the micro of a second. I don't think even the most wanted on face. And listen careful what I'm saying. I don't think even a drug cartel, I don't even know how to say it, a Lord drug and the most monster big drug who doing human trafficking, who doing identity theft, who doing all the crime on face of earth, I don't believe, and being tracked and being monitored like they are doing to me. Out there is the real criminal out there. Free like a bird on eyes. I mean, I'm not looking at them, but you go to department store, big department store, none of them speak one freaking word in English. I'm asking about some product. No, they're not even telling you I don't speak English. They don't know how to say I don't speak English. They don't know how to say it. Now, they're not even telling you I don't speak English. They don't know how to say I don't speak English. They don't know how to say it. They don't understand you. Just for the heck of it, just to F every business in United States, and they do that. And they do that purposely. They do that. But I saw it. I shop so much in United States. I shop forever and years. Just name it, forever. I don't want to give too much detail when I came and when I started to shop and how I'm shopping. And I saw how businesses declines because purposely some management, evil management, put purposely in the crew or the wrong people in the store or the wrong, just to F that business. And I saw it with my own eyes. They give service. They respond to you like they don't care. They treat you like you're nobody. And I saw it. Now, from the other side, I saw other businesses and stores and department store and other places that they serve you really, really nicely, politely. But there is this group of people, they just F everything around you. For the heck of it. I saw that. I saw that with my own eyes. I said, how you are working here? You just landed yesterday from Galaxy? You don't speak even English, please? And those people are free. And who are the people that being tracked, monitored, abused, being harassed, being targeted, being harassed, tortured, and abused? The people who did nothing wrong to nobody. The people who know what's going on. the people that they don't have one single crime on the freaking universe. Now some people say, what's new? You born yesterday or what? It's just to let you know, if you don't. And what you hear in the news, what you hear about some people, drug cartel and lord and priest and freaking people who do drug and people who smuggle drug who are criminals and the reality is, it's not guaranteed that they are actually capturing the real criminal. It's not guaranteed. 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 You see it in the video, you see it in the news, you see it on social media, you see it in Facebook, you see it in YouTube, but it's not guaranteed that those are criminal. They give them some tattoo and they make them with the head down and they are like very, very bad criminals. No, they're not. The ones that been captured and being harassed and arrested, they are not necessarily criminals. You don't know that. You see it there in the video, but you freaking don't know that. Do you know them? Did you meet them? Did you saw them? No, you don't. It can be group of people that their home burned. It can be group of people that their house been flooded. It can be group of people that been victimized by gangster. It can be people that they just their health is declined to the point that they could stand on their feet anymore. They did nothing wrong. They was working all their life. They was always there for other people. They were always there helping other people. Been flooded, their house been burned, their health been declined, they got divorced and so on and so on. Assuming, they're probably very, very heavy, strong criminal. They deserve that. You don't freaking know that. They are showing you a group of people that are really, really criminal, but you're freaking not sure who are they. Now, there is a subject, a very sensitive subject, that I think, I'm assuming that is why Kirk, whatever his name, I don't freaking even know this man. I never heard about him. I never knew him. I never knew he's all of a sudden all over the media. He been shot, blah blah blah, in daylight, in front of thousands of people. He become famous in 1 single second because they're assuming that they shot him or whatever the deal, you know. Anyway, he probably knew a lot of things that somebody didn't want him to know. Specifically, I think the Mossad, Secret Service of Israel, because from some freaking weird reason, Secret Service of Israel, they're in everybody's tail. Like the NSO, like Pegasus, like all of them, all this groupie, you know, with the Evan Angelo and all those people that I don't want to mention their name, and I don't know about them. I don't know about them, but there is some people who is pulling the string and making things happen. I believe what's happened to this man that I freaking never knew him, and I never heard about him, that they've been shot in some campus front of freaking thousands of people. He probably knew some shit that nobody wanted to know. And he probably knew about the concentration camp in Utah. That's really, really, really bad sign. That's a very, very bad sign. That's what's happened to the Jews in World War II with Hitler. That's a very, very bad sign. Now, probably that man who been shot that day in the campus, he probably knew some stuff about it. This one, somebody wanted to shut him off, to don't let him talk, the main reason. And I'm surprised that Israel, who did genocide in Gaza, and don't tell me it's not genocide, okay? Whoever says it's not genocide is a freaking flying in the seventh cloud or some crap like that. It was a genocide. And yes, they got rid of millions of people. During the last 20 years, when Israeli PM was the PM, he killed probably more than 20 million people. Yeah, you never hear about it. You never know about it. Before the internet, nobody knew nothing. But this is the way. This is their way to do it. Get rid of people and accusing them that they are terrorists. Kill them, get rid of them, and accusing them that they are terrorists. Now, how much you know about it to really verify terrorists or no? You don't know shit about it. You can say about everybody that are terrorists. They're not. They're not. They keep killing and killing and killing. It's become like a party, like a killing spree there. And they say, oh, this is the leader of that, and this is the leader of this, and this is the leader of... Just because they believe certain religions that the Israel Secret Service don't believe. Well, I was growing in Israel. I grew up there. I educated there. I grew up in school there. I know what they're telling us. I know how I grew up, what they're telling us in school every freaking day. They brainwash us. Now, Israeli who live in Israel, they don't see it. Because they live in their la la land, they live in community, they live in their kumbaya place that everybody believes to whatever they believe. And I grew up there, I believe the same thing. Because other nations believe different religions, or they have different religions, it's not mean they are freaking your enemy. It's not mean they are terrorists. It's not want to get rid of you. I don't know. They force us to believe that way, and we believe that way back then. When I came to America, I saw it differently. It took me years and years and years to realize what's happening. Now, I'm not saying that there is around Israel or there is no enemies. I'm not saying that there is. But they give them a million reasons why. Israel, they give them a million reasons why and to be the enemies. During those 40, 60 years, the only thing what Israel did is attacking them. Everybody around them. Now it's quiet because Israel not attacking. When Israel attacking, they're attacking back. What do you expect? Now, not attacking there. You know why? Because Israel don't have any more bombs. So nobody attacking them. I can explain it, with my limited English. It's hard for me to explain what I'm trying to say. If you understood me, good. If you didn't understood me, it's good too, because at least you're listening. Now, I was planning on preparing something silly, just something idiotic, just to show what you can do when you don't know how to cook and stuff like that. And that upstairs neighbor started to stomp and stomp and stomp and stomp and stomp and stomp. She stomped so hard that my head's spinning. Now, I'm talking about years and years and years. She's doing that years and years and years. And I know it for sure 100% that she does that. I don't know if she's working for human trafficking or identity dealer or something. And nobody knows because I'm suffering from her. Her or him. I never figure out what the heck she is. But I know for sure that she's doing it. I know 100% that she's doing that. Now, it's not helping to go to authority because they go to say it's mental. It's not helping to go to law enforcement and they're evil and mean and they have brain. It's not helping to go to the security from the same reason. It's not helping to go and complain to a lawyer because he's probably not going to understand it. And where the heck you're going to bring that money to pay him? Beside that I found out all lawyers, all firms, all realtors, it's something weird, really. All of them under big, humongous umbrella of hell, some umbrella of something. Because all of them look the same, like robotic umbrella. All the ads and all the advertising and all the commercial look the same. And the same. It's like all lawyers, all realtors, all attorneys, service companies, roofing company, realtor company, attorneys, all of them. It's like when you're calling them, you're actually calling one humongous big. They're not going to believe you. I'm going telling him blah 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 for 2 hours. Is going to say, oh, you probably need help. It's worked that way. That is the trick. That is the model. That is what is it about them. Not able to go to authority and telling them, listen, my upstairs neighbor stomping on me day and night. My upstairs neighbor, she is tracking me, monitoring me, and harassing me and abusing me. They go to say, okay, what's she doing? What she's doing? Can you give us evidence? Can you give us proof? No, I can't. All done in silence, very, very quiet, with computer, spinning your head on a daily basis, 24/7, 360 degrees, on a micro of a second. And you can go freaking to the galaxy and the sky and fly, and you can't convince them. And on top of everything, they accuse you are always home. You are always home. You are not getting out. How the heck I'm going to get out if you're freaking sitting and spinning my brainwave? How the heck? What you do? Monitoring and tracking me and F with my head. Oh, we are doing that because we need to track you to see how healthy you are. How you doing? Good. I was feeling good until they start to do that. Everything was okay until they start to do that. Then I become very sick. Duh. And you wonder why I'm so sick? Think. I have a feeling like 10,000 people of Israeli Air Force, Israeli Modein, Israeli Secret Service, Israeli Mossad, all of them inside my veins. I can use the bathroom without them whispering some stuff. To arouse me some. Why? Arouse me for what exactly? I don't think. And they use AI. Yes, they do. They use AI from the 50s. They just called it different names. Back then, people didn't know about it. It was exist. It was like top secret or something like that. And it didn't was named AI like now. I feel like a prisoner inside my home, going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, talking about something that nobody know nothing about. And they're listening, oh, she's accusing this, accusing that, and she's yelling about this and yelling about that and complaining about this and complaining about that. What the hell she's saying anyway? What the hell she's saying anyway? This is another to make the target individual confused, don't know what they're trying to tell you, don't know how to explain it because nobody knows, and drive you nuts. This is the main game. It's a disgusting game. Yes, and they didn't let me from day one when I step in this place, from the day I step in this place where I live right now, they make sure that you are not able to organize anything, not able to sort stuff, not able to put things together, not able to take your stuff and put it neatly, clean and nice, not able. I'm talking about a person that it's me, that love art, love everything about to be creative, to draw, to crochet, to knit, to paint, whatever. In my youngest age, whatever I put my hand, it come gold. And people used to tell me, even the people who didn't like me used to say, your hands, it's a gold hands. And I heard that maybe in my last 1,000 times. But no, somebody so much. He knew about me, love to paint, love to draw, love neat stuff. I like neat stuff. I like stuff that it's nicely, nice design. They basically made my life upside down. They scrambled my life so bad that I'm looking at myself around me and I say, I freaking can't even believe it that I get to this point. And they do it through the brain. They do it through the brain waves. Yeah, they do. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. They damage your brain. Now, go and explain this to a normal person. No normal person on face of earth going to believe you, going to understand you, or going to agree with you. No human on the universe going to agree with you. Because they say there is no such a thing, it's mentally, period. I hear them. The people who is doing that, I hear them. Yes, I'm capable of hearing them. I'm capable of hearing what they're saying, and they're a liar. All of them. Each and every one and every each of these gangster and gang stalker, they are liars. They are liars. They lie to you. They're the one who caused the accusation. They're the one who caused the slander on you. So everybody look at you and they say, oh, that woman or that man or that this and that and that and that and that. No, I'm not like that. I don't do stuff like that. But God explain this to 10,000 freaking people who are attacking you, that you are far, far from being like that. I'm trying to say the truth. And the truth is the ugliest things ever exist in the universe. It's the ugliest. Do you think there is one single person who say, oh, what a great person telling the truth, wow. What a wonderful person telling the truth, wow. Nobody on the universe is going to say that. They're scared from the truth like from fire. Like there is a concentration camp in Utah. Did you ever knew that? No, because you don't want to know the truth. You got to hate me because I'm telling you the truth. And you know who they are? The people who are there. You know who are they there? It's people that their house burned, their house flooded, their health declined, they got divorced, they came from a broken home, or they don't have nobody on face of earth. Those are the people that end up there. They're not criminal, they're not thief, they're not people who did any crime on earth. Why they end up there? Because that's what they forced the government to do. They forced the government. Who forced the government? The elite. Shishi Pupu elite who have zero IQ. There is some stuff that probably on the government, they don't want to do it. But they force them. Oh, you are not going to do that? We are going to say that you're not paying your taxes. We are going to say that you're a pedophile. We are going to say that you hide your illegal papers. We are going to say that you have a ton of crimes that nobody knows about, blackmailing you and ransomware you forever and ever and ever and ever until you agree to whatever they are asking to do. I see it. I see it. There is very, very evil people on top of the top of the top, probably above the government even, that they are putting numbers on whoever are leading the country to make them do stuff that they don't want to do. Like Israeli lobbyists, for example. Oh, they're probably terrorists. Put them there. They're not terrorists that just freaking lost their home. They're not terrorists, their house being burned. They're not terrorists, their house being flooded. But by the time that they're getting there in concentration camp, guess what? They are so messed up being in the street for years and years and years and years that they don't even freaking remember why they end up there. Now, you want to understand that, great. You don't want to understand that, great too. Because I believe in everyday life, nobody knows nothing. And I believe in everyday life, people busy, people working, if they're lucky to get back home after working all day, or if they're lucky to bring their medication from the department store or from wherever, or if they're lucky to get home and have dinner, they're lucky. So who the heck go and think about those stuff? Nobody. The only people who think about those stuff is the people who are going through what I'm going through. I can't freaking put 1 + 1 because they freaking destroyed my life. And that was their attention. That was their attention from day one, from the day I stepped in this place. That's also how I lost my house. Now you probably said, get back to Israel from where you came from. Okay, let's say I do it. Do you think it's going to be better? They're going to freaking smash your freaking life. Even harder. Because they're the people who are actually doing it. And I visited in Israel a few times, and I felt it every single second that I was there. I told my family and relative and people that I know that I'm feeling bad, I'm feeling bad, I'm feeling bad. And they say maybe it's the heat, maybe this, maybe the humidity, maybe the weather, maybe this, maybe that. No, the weather was excellent. The weather is always like summer there. It's just, they're monitoring me, tracking me, following me, devastating me, confusing me, disturbing me with some remotely neural monitoring and abusing me and welfare me and don't leave me the freaking alone. They don't give me a freaking break. Even a zillionaire not being followed like that. And I'm not rich. Here is the stumping. And she's also responding to my thoughts too. And if you don't believe me, so don't believe me. I don't believe that people going outside of their ways just to abuse me in such manner that you are not doing it to even to the most wanted. And I'm not a criminal. I never was. I'm telling you, I'll probably die and that's it. And I'll die from this remotely abuse. I'll die from this remotely tracking, monitoring, harassment, blackmailing, ransomware, welfare, non-stop on me, 24/7, 365, 360 degree around my neck. And everybody wondering why my neck shake. Guess why? Because they destroyed me. They are destroying me. They are still doing that. I'm surprised that I even talk. I'm surprised that I'm freaking still alive telling you that. I don't know who, listen, I don't know who's doing it. I don't know who's doing it. They're doing it through computer. I don't know who's doing it. I just know when I'm stepping here, I hear her stamping and she's responding to my thoughts. That's what I know. And this person live above me or front of me or behind me or around me or surrounding me, I freaking don't know them. I lived years and years and years and years and purposely I didn't want to know them. Purposely. Because I don't know who's doing it. In the beginning, I kind of assuming that the president of homeowner association running it, this abuse, this targeting, this harassment. But I said to myself, what I did to him, I did nothing wrong to him. He's exactly now feeling exactly what I'm feeling because he can't drive now. He's like freaking 90 or something. And he's alone and he's basically trapped in his apartment because he's limited now. So he understands now what I'm feeling when you can't drive because they're freaking spinning your head. I'm talking that I was driving and I never had a single ticket. Now they're spinning my head on a steroid. And you ask yourself, but why? Why? Yeah, I rushed to the hospital in 2009, but it's got worse and worse and worse since then. And the reason they rushed me there, also, it's not convincing. And they put some crap on me that it's not even exist, just for the heck of it. They, let's put it this way. I'm assuming 26 years that they destroyed of my life. I'm assuming maybe 16. I'm not sure exactly because I don't know where this abuse and harassment and tracking and monitoring and psychological welfare started. So I am saying maybe 16 years. I am saying maybe 26 years. I don't know. I just realized that in 2009. I got back home after I was in a few days and I told my children, they can't function. They did something to me. It's like they put some tracking injection in me or some crap like that. And all what I did and told them that the upstairs neighbor abusing me. And she's doing it in silence. You can swear that there is nobody live upstairs. You can swear that nobody live upstairs. But she's doing it in 100% silence. Silence, completely silence. And she's doing it through tracking device, GPS, Wi-Fi, computer, I don't know through what. I don't know, I can't see how she's doing that. As far as I care, she's probably doing it with biological warfare. Probably biological warfare, probably that's what she does. She's using biological warfare to track people, to make them collapse, and take everything they own. Her uncle disappeared, her father disappeared, her first boyfriend disappeared, her second boyfriend disappeared, her some people that she know and I saw a few times that she brought home disappeared. There's something weird about the upstairs neighbor that I'm not sure if she's male or female. And something weird about surrounding neighbor that every time I'm going out for a few days, I'm coming back and they're carrying luggages and stuff and bags and crap. It's like a shopping spree. So I don't know what's going on. The only thing I think you want to hear those stupid videos that I'm making. My son, nobody like those kind of recording. Nobody like those type of recording. And I'm talking because I know that maybe day or 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 a week after I die, nobody going to remember nothing. But at least there is the word for many years. And it's a fact. Now, I don't freaking know. If that upstairs neighbor that abusing me going to be punished, I don't know. If the people in Israel who is tracking me through cyber or surveillance or whatever they're doing, somebody will care about it, I don't know. I know that a lot of people out there, especially those especially those, oh my God, I don't want it to put dirt on some people that are freaking know they're freaking dirty. Dirty, it's making me sick to my stomach, let's put it this way. I don't want to talk about it. Every time I read something about those from the synagogue or from Chabad or something, they're talking about a woman. It's not even freaking your business. They don't have respect. I know that you didn't understand what I'm saying. And I don't care right now at this point. They make me sick. Just to look at them make me sick, okay? They don't like me, I don't like them. Great. Perfect. At least we agree about something. And I really don't care. I really don't care that they don't like me. Well, the problem is like that. I'm not a robot. I'm not AI. I don't come from another galaxy. I'm a human that being abused, being harassed by gang stalkers. And that all the video is all about. And I want them to stop. Why they're looking at me, why they're tracking me, why they're monitoring me. It's not to save my life as far as I understood. It's to trap my life, that mostly. That's what I realize. It's not to save my life. It's to trap my life. So I be trapped. And that's what's happening. I'm being trapped. It doesn't matter what you bring me now. It doesn't matter if you give me $1 million or $10 million or 10 houses or 10 properties or freaking villa somewhere in some planet. It's not going to help. It's not going to help ever, never, ever in my life. It's not going to help. They freaking snag 26 years of my life. No money, no properties, no villa, no diamonds, no gold, no money going to recover that. And that's the truth. It's ugly, but it's the truth. It's ugly truth, what I can say. ugly truth, and I'm being targeted by the Maxine family who live upstairs, probably by surrounding neighbor, probably by the management, probably by a homeowner association like their God. I don't know by who. I'm not sure, and I don't know who they are. But whoever doing it to me, it's wrong, and it's absolutely disturbing to the point that I can't freaking function. And I just heard a stamping or tapping something there upstairs. For telling you the truth. Almost an hour, I'm freaking trying to talk about something that nobody understands. And I don't know how much that thing's going to help me, because there are also interrupt with my videos, interrupt with my YouTube, interrupt with my Facebook, interrupt with my whatever I'm putting in the social media, interrupt and disturb me and distract me 24/7, 365, 360 degree by the micro of a second. טוב, אני אוסיף כמה קטעים בעברית פה. אני ממש לא מרגישה טוב. ואחת הסיבות היא בגלל שיש איזו קבוצה שמטרידה אותי 24/7 מסביב לשעון, by the micro of a second. מה שאני מתכוונת זה, הם tracking me, monitoring me, following me, stalking me, harassing me. אני לא יודעת בדיוק מה הם רוצים ממני, אני לא יודעת מי אלה, אני לא יודעת, זה ב100% לא דרך הגוורמנט, כי אין לי שום עסק עם הגוורמנט. אז אני רק משערת שזו קבוצה של נוכלים, או קבוצה של סדיסטים, או קבוצה של אנשים רעים, שפשוט מאוד תופסים קטעים על אנשים אימהות או single mother, stuff like that, והם מטרידים אותם מסביב לשעון, ממציאים עליהם משהו, הם אומרים משהו עליהם שזה בכלל לא נכון. ועכשיו בהתחלה תיארתי לי שזה אולי הגיסה שלי ממיימי, הגיסה שלי מניו יורק, הגיסות שלי בארץ, ויש לי מלא וכולי, אתם יודעים איך זה בארץ. אבל הם לא קולטים, וכנראה זה מה שהם רוצים לעשות לי, לגרום לי נזק. כנראה לי נראה שכנראה האקס-הסבנד הכניס לי לברוך הזה, וזה ממש תופת, זה ממש הרעלת הבן אדם. הם מסובבים את הראש ומטרידים ומציקים ופולואינג וטראקינג ומוניטרים אל תשאלו מה. עכשיו בארצות הברית, כמה שנים התלוננתי על זה, הם אמרו שהם לא מכירים דבר כזה, הם לא יודעים, לא שמעו על דברים כאלה. אני לא יודעת אם באמת הם אומרים לי את האמת, או שאמרו את האמת, או שבאמת הם לא יודעים, או שהם סתם המציאו את זה כדי להיפטר ממה שאני מתלוננת על. עכשיו אני שמתי לב שיש שכנה שגרה מעליי, וזה בארצות הברית. ואני גר המון שנים פה בארצות הברית, שלא עוזבת לי את הצל שלי, לא עוזבת לי את הצוואר שלי, לא עוזבת שלי. אז אני שיערתי שהיא כנראה עם הקומפיוטר והווי-פיי והאפליקציה ואיזה פרוגרם ואיזה סופטוור, היא עושה טריקים עליי. יכול להיות שהיא סטאקר, יכול להיות שהיא, איך אומרים את זה, פורצת, מדופלמת. יכול להיות שהיא פורצת מקצועית וככה היא עושה את הכסף. היא פורצת לאנשים לקומפיוטר ולסלפון ולכל ה-devices ולכל הווי-פיי שלהם, והיא פשוט עושה כסף ככה. אני לא יודעת מי משלם לה, אבל כנראה. עכשיו, אני הגעתי למצב כזה שאני נהייתי חולה מזה. הם עושים לי את זה המון שנים, וזה מתחיל להראות אותות של כאבים, של הצקות, של חולשה, של ממש לגרום לי נזק, גם פיזי, גם נפשי, גם פיזיקל. אני פשוט לא יודעת מי הממזר הזה, או האדם הרע והאכזר הזה, או האדם שאין לו טיפת לב לעשות לי דבר כזה. אני בדרך כלל אוהבת אומנות, אוהבת ציור, אוהבת דרוינג, קרושה, ניטינג, סריקה, בישולים, כל הדברים האלה. ולא יכולתי 14 שנים לא יכולתי למתוח קו בגלל ההתעללויות האלה. עכשיו מישהו שפשוט נוח לו להגיד את זה, הוא אומר שזה המצאות שווא, שזה imagination, שזה סתם תלונה, סתם להתנפל על מישהו, כל מיני דברים כאלה. אני כבר לא מוצאת מילים להסביר. אני נורא חלשה היום בגלל זה. הם ממש מחלישים אותי, מסובבים לי את הראש, מטרידים אותי, מציקים לי, פורצים לי לסלפון, פורצים לי לדווייסס, מחלישים אותי, מסובבים לי את הראש, מטרידים אותי, מציקים לי, פורצים לי לסלפון, פורצים לי לדווייסס, ומה לא, אני לא יכולה אפילו להתחיל מ-A to Z מה שהם עושים. עכשיו, אני הבנתי שיש פורצים שפורצים גם ל-EEG, לתדרי המוח, שפורצים ל-MRI, שפורצים ל-DNA, שפורצים לגוף, לנשמה. אני לא מבינה בזה הרבה, ואני לא רוצה להבין בזה, אבל זה יותר מדי מסובך בשבילי אפילו להבין את זה. וכשאני פונה כאן למוסדות בארצות הברית, הם אומרים שבחיים לא שמעו על דברים כאלה. אני אומרת להם שהם communicate with me רק בעברית, שזו השפה מדוברת, native language, since I came from Israel, I speak Hebrew, fluently Hebrew. הם מציקים לי, הם מטרידים אותי, לא נותנים לי לנשום, לא נותנים לי לחיות. אני בקושי, מבן אדם שגידל 5 ילדים אחרי הגירושים בצורה הכי אפשרית שיכולתי לגדל אותם כדי שיגיעו לקולג' וכל הסיפור הזה, אני מגיעה למצב שאני בקושי מתפקדת. והשטויות שהם אומרים, אני לא יכולה אפילו, ייקח לי אולי 100 וידאוים להסביר איזה שטויות הם אומרים. הם מציקים לי בשביל ג'אנק, בשביל דברים, בשביל קראפ, בשביל הזבל, אנחנו רוצים את הזבל, הסבלים מחכים לזבל, הזבל, אנחנו מחכים לזבל. קודם כל, בחיים שלי לא היה לי שום ביזנס עם זבל, ובחיים שלי לא היה לי שום ביזנס עם סבלים, ובחיים שלי לא התעסקתי בדברים האלה. יש אנשים שמתעסקים בזה שיבוסם להם, לא מזיז לי בכלל. אבל מה הם רוצים ממני? הם מטרידים אותי יום, מציקים לי יום, monitoring me, tracking me, following me. אני מדברת על השנייה, על חלקיק השנייה. ואני מדברת שנים על גבי שנים הם עושים את זה. שנים על גבי שנים. עכשיו, מה שנראה לי הכי הרבה, שזה הקבלה או חב"ד, או ה-Jewish Federation מהקבוצות האלה. יכול להיות שאני טועה, יכול להיות שזה לא הם. אבל הם כנראה מריצים גרופ של אנשים שיעשו את זה. אני הגעתי למצב שהייתי ממש חולה. הייתי לבקר בארץ, לכל מיני אירועים שהיו בארץ, לא יכולתי להגיע מהסיבה הזאת שהם גרמו לי נזקים לגוף, לנפש, לנשמה, לחיים שלי. הם הרסו לי את המשפחה שלי. אם אני רוצה להגיד, אם אני dating somebody, sabotaging that, אם אני social and sabotaging that, אם המשפחה gathering for something, הם sabotaging משהו שם, אם אני הולך לרופא, הם מאיימים על הרופא, וכו'. עכשיו עורכי דינים ורופאים מצאו שיטה מי עושה להם את זה. אבל אני לא מכירה את השיטה הזאת, אני לא יודעת מי עושה לי את זה. אין לי את הטכנולוגיה הסופיסטיקטד כדי להעלות מי עושה לי את זה. אני מבינה שזה כנראה דרך הווי-פיי, כנראה דרך הסרווילנס קאמרה, כנראה דרך הבלוטות, כנראה דרך סופטוור, כנראה דרך סטלייט, באיזושהי צורה הם מגיעים למצב כזה שהם מצליחים by the second, לאיים עליי, להציק לי, תשאירי לנו את הדברים, זה הדברים האישיים שלי, זה דברים שאני קניתי במו ידיי. אני הלכתי לחנויות וקניתי דברים שהם אישיים שלי, זה לא עניין עם סבלים וזה לא עניין עם משלוחים, ואין לי שום עסק עם משלוחים. עכשיו, כשאני מדברת עם הקרובים שלי בארץ, הם אומרים, לא שמענו דברים כאלה, אין כאלה דברים, תפסיקי לדבר על זה, ואנחנו לא מכירים דברים. עכשיו, או שהם מבלפים, או שהם עובדים עליי, או שהם יודעים או לא יודעים, אין לי מושג. אני רק יכולה להגיד לכם, הנזק שנגרם לי למשפחה שלי ב-16 שנים האחרונות, זה נזק שלא ישוער, לא בכסף, לא בדולרים, לא בזהב, לא ביהלומים, לא בכלום, כי אף אחד לא יכול להביא לי את ה-16 שנים האלה בחזרה. אף אחד עלי אדמות, לא מיליונרים ולא ביליונרים, יביאו לי את השנים האלה בחזרה. הם הרסו לי כל חקיק השנייה. הם הרסו לי את צלם האנוש שלי, מבן אדם שאוהב לצייר, לאייר, אני מציירת פנים של אנשים אפילו. אני מציירת אנשים מסוימים אם אני רוצה, אם הם יכולים לעזוב אותי בשקט. הם הטרידו אותי כל כך, בצורה הכי איוולת ורעה, שלא יכולתי אפילו להתפנות. אני הייתי עושה קרושה כמו פיס אוף קק, הייתי עושה סוודרים, הייתי עושה פונצ'וז, הייתי עושה חולצות, הייתי עושה גרביים, הייתי עושה מפות, הייתי עושה אפילו שמיכות קטנות לתינוקות ומה לא. היום אני עושה כמה שורות ואני לא יכולה להמשיך. אני מדברת על נזק נפשי, נזק פיזי, נזק רוחני, נזק לצלם האנוש שבי. וכמו שאמרתי, אני הולכת לאתורטי, אני הולכת למוסדות כאן ואומרת להם את זה. הם אמרו, אנחנו לא יודעים מה זה. עכשיו הם מתחילים קצת להבין, ועכשיו הם קצת יכולים לעלות על אלה שמטרידים אותם. כי למשל, בן אדם נכנס לבית חולים, הוא צריך טיפול, הם מאיימים על הרופאים שלו לחסל אותו. אז הרופאים תפסו את הפטנט הזה. הם תפסו את הפטנט הזה, ועכשיו הם מתחילים ללמוד איך לעלות על אלה שעושים להם. אבל לי אין את הידע הזה, זאת אומרת, אני לא הייתי אף פעם בש"ב, לא הייתי אף פעם במודיעין, לא הייתי אף פעם במוסד, לא הייתי אף פעם בסקיוריטי, לא הייתי אף פעם סיקרט סרוויס, אין לי מושג בזה. ולמה? למה? אני גרתי כאן יותר מ-35 שנה, האקס-אסבן התגרש ממני לפני פריקינג דקיידס. אין שום קשר איתו, לא רציתי לדעת מה איתו, לא רציתי לדעת איפה הוא, לא רציתי לדעת מה הוא עושה, לא רציתי לדעת עם מי הוא מתרועע, לא רציתי לדעת כלום. אז הם מאשימים אותי על דברים שאין לי שום קשר איתו. אני מאמינה שכנראה הוא עשה איזה ברוך, או עם המס הכנסה, או עם התשלומים, או עם הקזינוס, כי הוא היה מהמר רציני, הוא היה מה שנקרא heavy gambler. הוא כנראה, מה שעשה הוא סיבך אותה, ושם הכל עליי, כשאין לי שום קשר לזה. עכשיו אני בברוך, אנשים נטפלים אליי, מציקים לי, מאיימים עליי, עושים לי blackmailing, warfare, עושים לי ransaking, חלקיק of a second, and I said to myself, אין לי שום עסק עם האנשים האלה, אין לי שום פשע, בחיים לא היה לי שום פשע עלי אדמות, אין לי עסק עם הסוג הזה של אנשים, מה פתאום הם נטפלים בי? מה פתאום הם לא עוזבים אותי? מה פתאום הם עוקבים אחריי? מה פתאום הם לא עוזבים לי את הצוואר? מה פתאום הם לא עוזבים לי את הצל שלי? נטפלים עליי שלי, שזה לא מאפיין אותי בכלל, שזה בכלל לא אני. אומרים עליי דברים שאני בחיים לא עשיתי אותם. וזה לא רק עם השנים מסביב, השנים אומרים את זה לשנים האחרים, והשנים האחרים אומרים לקבוצה אחרת, ואחר כך זה באינטרנט, ואחר כך זה בסושיאל מדיה, ואחר כך זה נהיה בין העמים already, זה נהיה בין העולמות already. ישראל, על העורקים שלי, והחצי השני, על הורידים שלי, והם לא עוזבים אותי. מה הם רוצים ממני? זה לא של האקס-אסבנד שלי, זה לא של הגיסות שלי, זה לא של הקרובים שלי, מה שיש לי זה שלי, אני קניתי את זה במו ידיי, וזה דברים אישיים שלי, פרטיים. אז שכל האנשים האלה קפצו לי. ובגלל זה אני חושדת באו בפינה, ואני חושדת באו מעבר לרחוב, ואני חושדת באו מעבר לכניסה, ואני חושדת באו ממולי, והוא מעליי. וזהו, שלא יגידו שזה imaginary, או שזה לא יגידו שהיא ממציאה דברים, או שלא יגידו שהיא חושבת את זה, או שלא יגידו שזה mentally, זה לא emotionally וזה לא mentally. זה אמיתי. יותר אמיתי מה-daylight. זה אמיתי. הם עושים לי את זה. וזה הורס לי את החיים שלי. זה הרס לי את הבריאות שלי. זה מצב כזה שרציתי לבוא לארץ כמה פעמים ולא יכולתי. אני שומעת אותם והם אומרים כל מיני דברים. אני לא יודעת אפילו למה הם עושים את זה, מה הם רוצים ממני. אם זה קרובים שרוצים לראות אותי, הבנתי, אבל הם לא מבינים שזה גורם לי נזק יותר חמור. זה גורם לי נזק למצב כזה שאני בחיים לא אוכל להגיע לשם, לעולמי העד. מה הם רוצים? I end up in a hospital, I die, I collapse, and bye bye. זה מה שהם רוצים. מה יקבלו מזה? את כל הדברים שלי מהדולר טרי, כל הדברים שלי מהדולר סטור, מה יקבלו? אלה מטומטמים, אלה אידיוטים. הם לא יודעים איזה נזקים הם גרמו לי, הם לא יודעים איזה נזקים הם עושים לי, הם לא קולטים את זה. הם לא קולטים את זה. ואני לא חייבת להם גרוש, הם חייבים לי 16 שנה לשלם לי על כל הטרדה שהטריד אותי, ודבר שאני לעולמי עד, אני לא אוכל להחזיר את ה-16 שנים האלה. זה אולי אפילו יותר מ-16 שנה, אני לא יודעת מתי זה התחיל, שהם התחילו להציק לי. אי אפשר לזהות את הדברים האלה עד שאת מבינה שאת, איך אומרים את זה, שפרצו לך, או שעוקבים אחרייך, או שעושים לך ransomware, או שעושים לך blackmailing, שזה סחטנות. במובן המילה זה סחטנות, וכולנו יודעים שישראלים עושים את זה. אני לא אומרת שכולם עושים את זה, אבל יש ישראלים שעושים את זה, ואל תגידו לי שלא. מה הם רוצים? שאני פשוט אתמוטט, ימות, ואז הם יתחילו לבדוק מה אפשר לקבל ממני? זה ממש 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 מזעזע אותי, מזעזע אותי. ואל תגידו לי שכולכם מלאכים, לא, אתם לא. אתם לא, נקודה. כל היפי נפש האלה משחקים לי יפי נפש, לא, אתם לא. יפי נפש אחד לשני, אבל גם הורסים את החיים של אחד של השני. אני לא אומרת כולם, עוד הפעם, אני לא פריקינג אומרת כולם, ואני לא רוצה להישמע יפת נפש, והבן אדם שמנסה להביא צדק לעולם. לא, זאת לא המטרה שלי. המטרה שלי זה תרדו לי כבר מהצוואר, תרדו לי מהעצמות, תרדו לי מהעצמות, תרדו לי מהוורידים שלי, תרדו לי מהחיים שלי, תעופו ממני. I don't know how many recordings like that I can make. It's obviously, it's 100%, it's 1000% that I'm being hunted. It's 1000% that somebody's tracking me, monitoring me, following me, spying on me, listening. And there is devices like that. If you don't know that, you'll discover that the moment you are picking up on it and checking it. Yes, there is devices that pick up your thoughts. Period. If you don't know about it, too bad. Okay. To talk about it. I'm suffering from it so many years, many years. And I think I know also from where. I can't explain it, and I can't dissect it, and I can't tell you what is it. It's extremely complicated. So I can't tell you what is it. The only thing I can tell you that I'm being hunted, I'm being remotely, psychologically, remotely, 24/7, 365, 360 degree, around my neck, around my brain, around my shadow, around my life, around my EEG, around my MRI, around my nervous system, to the point that I'm shaking. Okay, when I say shaking, it's involuntarily shaking, and it's because the Israeli, because the mafia, it's because the Mossad, it's because the Shin Bet, it's because the Modi'in, it's because the Israeli Air Force. And why I giving older name? Air Force. And why I giving older name? It's because they're all my relatives killing one each other, basically. Yeah, the relative that I love, basically. Yeah, the relative that I love with all my heart. They love me with all my heart. There is a disgusting, dirty games going on. They're fighting on me. Because I'm saying the truth. How I'm getting the truth? I figure that out. Okay? They don't care to kill. Yeah, Israeli army, Israeli Air Force, yeah, Israeli army, Israeli Air Force, Israeli Shin Bet, Israeli Mossad, Israeli Modi'in. Don't think twice. They just don't think twice. You just kill. Black and white. They don't care. They don't care who. They don't care what. They don't care how. They don't care. They don't care what, they don't care how, they don't care. And I know that about him. How I know that about him? I came from a very good family. I came the most loving family you can imagine that exists. My parents loved each other. Actually, the only love that I saw in my life was my parents. And also brother and sister, they love each other, they care about each other, they love their husband, their wives, and so on and so on and so on. So where is all this knowledge game? Where is my knowledge game? Where I got the idea that Israeli that kill people. Where I got that? I have a very good family. My parents was wonderful. My family was wonderful. We grew up in a family that we never fight. Besides little children as growing up, little kids. But this does not count. I'm talking about a very loving family, and we still are a very loving family. So where those suspicious and that I'm not even sure it's separate because I get nobody. I can't hate nobody. Even that my in-laws did weird numbers on me, and some people that I know, they did weird numbers on me. I still can't hate people. Surrounding neighbor doing it, sneak doing it, some weird stuff. They're trying to pick me up. They're trying to trap me. They're trying to find something on me so they can trap me and make my life miserable. I don't go to doctors for years and years and years of this. I don't go to dentists for years and years. Everybody betting on my head because I talk, because I say my mind, because I say as is. How I pick it up? How I know all that? Don't ask me. I know. No, I never was in Politica. I never was in Shin Bet. I never was in Modi'in. I never was in Mossad. I can't stand them, actually. I never was in Israeli Air Force. All my relative was there. I still have a ton of relatives that they are in Shin Bet, Mossad, Modi'in, blah blah blah, and they want to kill me just for saying that. So anyway, why I'm talking about it? Everybody, hush, don't talk. It's danger. They can freaking finish you. They can freaking kill you. They can say that you're crazy, They can freaking take you to a doctor and finish you there, and so on and so on. So why I'm talking? I'm talking because I'm sick and tired of that game. Like Israeli PM fighting for existence. Meantime, I see it with my own eyes how he's destroying Israel. He wanted to do cleansing for the Arabs. He's actually doing cleansing for Israel. He's doing cleansing on the Jews. If you don't see it, so you're freaking blind. He's put like 10,000 Christian and Catholic and evangelical, forcing them to be in their side, the Jews side, because they are freaking Christian. Let's put it this way. They tell them, okay, if you're not putting money, if you're not giving us all your property, all your money, all your asset, all your insurance, all your life insurance, whatever, we'll kill you. They do that. This one, 10,000 stupid evangelo are scared to death for their life, and freaking giving away everything to tell everybody that they love Israel. Okay, because if they're not going to say that, they kill them. They probably did. It's bad what's going on, and it's even worse that I'm limited with English. I mean, I speak English, everybody can understand me, but trust me, you don't understand at least 80% what I'm trying to tell you. at least 80% what I'm trying to tell you, you are not understanding. And the reason why understanding, and the reason why I tell you why, because every 10th citizen in the United States scared to death that by mistake to say something. It's a disaster. Earthquake happened, that it's not even natural. Flooding happened, it's not natural. It's geo subject. I used is geoengineering or something like that. And Israeli PM screws Syria from A to Z from the beginning of time. I think for 40 years he's bombing that country to the bones. And he keeps saying, "Oh, this is Shia, this is Sunnis, blah 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 blah. They hate one each other, blah 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 blah." Yeah, but who started all of it? Who caused them to fight anyway? And then he say, "Iran, Iran, 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 Iran." Meantime, the only one who destroyed everything is the Israeli PM. And why I'm saying it's danger to the Jews and danger to the Israeli, if there is any Israeli. I don't think there is enough there. But this is not the issue. The issue is he's putting every Israeli, every Jewish, like me, like me, who came from a very, very good house, who came from a very, very loving house, and we still love one each other. But everybody there betting on their life, if they're not going to arrest each other, they go to kill them. And I have already lost few members of my family. And I'm talking like relative, of course, yeah? Relatives. If you're not going to do this mission that we told you to do it, so we finish you, and that's what they're doing. The problem, they're not telling them. They're just finishing them. And nobody knows, mysteriously somebody died, or mysteriously became chronicle ill, or mysteriously something weird, some error happened in something. I'm telling you, there is, now, you're probably saying, I'm crazy. Of course you're saying that. For talking about it, of course you're going to say that. But what is more crazy? To talk about it, or seeing relatives and families and nation killing one each other and chopping body parts and selling body parts and gambling on people and telling them, you see, if you're not going to keep this secret, or if you're not covering for me, and if you're not lying for me, or if you're doing such and such, we chop such and such. Now, you say there is no such a thing. BS, okay? BS. People dying there, and you don't freaking know what the hell happened to them. Yeah, in Israel. They say it's accident, it's a medical error, it's they're sick, blah, 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 blah. But the truth, nobody knows. Now, like I say, you probably say, I'm crazy. No, I'm not. I'm sick and tired of these disgusting little games that everybody is attending some agenda. Everybody attending some kind of a secret mobsters. Everybody is attending some kind of a secretly deadly, some secretly occult from hell. And brother doing that to brothers, brother doing that to sister, sister doing that to brother. And so, beside the film, Philadelphia, whatever that thing's called. I don't know what that thing's called. Anyway, I may be not saying the stuff correctly or right, but there is something extremely dangerous, and that disease coming to US. And if you don't see it, so I feel sorry for you. There is some weird stuff going on. People being arrested, people psychologically, remotely, neurological being arrested, biological being arrested, and nobody know about it. And then you find out in the news that this one being arrested, and this one being arrested, and this one being arrested, and you ask yourself, oh, they're probably a criminal. No, they're not. They're doing it to innocent, regular, normal, everyday people, just for the heck of it. Because the nonsense taking priority right now, everywhere. And I'm kind of sick and tired to be aware of it. I'm targeted individual for many years. I can't tell you how many years I'm targeted individual. And this is one of the worst things that exists in the universe. And yes, it's by Israeli official, or by Israeli mob, or by Israeli something. So how come I'm from Israel and I'm Jewish from Israel being harassed by Israel? Because they're stupid. Because they're idiots. Because they think if they're covering for each other their rear, they go to be saved. No, they're not. They become mobsters. They become gangsters. They become a very danger agenda. They're not saving their life. They're killing one each other, and they don't know. Just to let you know, from 7th of October, I think they can some soldiers being killed, like thousands of thousands. Nobody wants to bring numbers. Nobody wants to do that because they know it's a disaster. Now, you probably think, why you care? Because it's getting too close to home. It's getting too close to my life. And it's happening for the last 16 years. I have a watchdog that she's breathing on my neck, she's breathing on my head, she's breathing on my shadow when I'm not a freaking criminal. They're not doing that for the Jewish survivor. They're doing that because they get money from it. That's it. If you didn't understand that, I kind of like feel sorry for you. But from the other side, I don't feel sorry for you because it gets to the point that you can't talk about nothing anymore. And I don't, because they're hurting me, because they're abusing me, because they're touching me, because they're harassing me, because they're breathing on my neck when they don't need to do that. That's supposed to be free country. And since I become citizen, nothing looks free to me. She's breathing on my neck.